Hello dear children, this is your online biology class. I am Asha Santosh, your biology teacher. Children, we have completed our 9th chapter. Hope all of you have read the lesson and studied the notes very well. In this lesson, we have discussed about the habitats and adaptations, different types of habitats and the adaptations of animals in different habitats and also about the characteristics of living organisms. Hope all of you have understood this lesson very well. So I have announced a class test today, isn't it? Before taking class test, let's discuss the text exercise. Okay. First question, what is a habitat? The answer, habitat means a dwelling place, that means a home. The surroundings where organisms live is called a habitat. The organisms depend for their food, water, air, shelter and other needs on their habitat. Several kinds of plants and animals may share the same habitat. And the second question, how are cactus adapted to survive in a desert? Cactus lose very little water through transpiration. The leaves in cactus plants are present in the shape of spines. This helps in reducing loss of water from the leaves through transpiration. Its stem is converted into a leaf-like structure. Photosynthesis in these plants is usually carried out by the stems. The stem is also covered with a thick waxy layer which helps to retain water. Cactus plants have roots that go very deep into the soil for absorbing water. Then third question, fill up the blanks. First one, the presence of specific features which enable a plant or an animal to live in a particular habitat is called dash. Yes, adaptation. Second one, the habitats of the plants and animals that live on land are called dash habitat. Yes, terrestrial habitat. Third one, the habitats of plants and animals that live in water are called dash habitat. Yes, aquatic habitat. Then the fourth one, soil, water and air are the dash factors of a habitat. Yes, abiotic factors. Then the last one, changes in our surroundings that make us respond to them are called dash. Yes, stimuli. Fourth question, which of the things in the following list are non-living? Plough, mushroom, sewing machine, radio, boat, water hyacinth and earthworm. Yes, the non-living things are plough, sewing machine, radio and boat. Then the fifth question, give an example of a non-living thing which shows any two characteristics of living things. Yeah, answer, bus and machine both shows movement and consume energy. Then the sixth question, which of the non-living things listed below were once part of a living thing? Butter, leather, soil, wool, electric bulb, cooking oil, salt, apple, rubber, etc. Your answer, butter, leather, wool, cooking oil, apple, rubber. Then the seventh question, list the common characteristic of the living things. As you all know, living things need food, they respire and excrete, respond to their environment, reproduce, grow and show movement. The eighth question, explain why speed is important for survival in the grasslands for animals that live there. The answer, in the grassland there are less number of trees and places to hide. The animals are vulnerable to predators like lion, tiger, wolves, etc. They can only survive and escape if they can run faster. Therefore, speed is important for survival in the grasslands for animals like deer that live there. So children, let's start today's class test. Okay, don't forget to write the date, your name, your class and division. After writing the answers, you have to send to the mail ID which I mentioned in the description box. Okay, let's start today's test. So children, our first question, what is a habitat? Name 2 types of habitats. This question carries 2 marks. Your time starts now. The second question, name any 2 terrestrial habitats. This question also carries 2 marks. Your time starts now. Third question, list the adaptations of animals in desert. This question carries 3 marks. You have to write 3 points as answer. Your time starts now. Identify the habitat of given animals. First one zebra, second one yak, and the third one camel. You have to identify the habitat of the given animals. Your time starts now. Hope all of you can attend the test very well. Then take a photo and send to the mail ID which I mentioned in the description box. We'll meet in the next session with a new topic. Until then, take care and goodbye.